Hi, Danya. It's Tio. I wanted to read you a story called The Paperbag Princess. Hope you can hear me. Anyway, Paperbag Princess. First picture. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. That's Ronald. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all of her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Wow. That's Elizabeth. That's Ronald being taken away by the dragon. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forest and horse bones. See that? She's wearing her paper bag, and all the white stuff around her is smoke and bones. And burnt trees, too. See the burnt trees? Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck out his nose out of the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am very busy, dragon. Come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. See, Elizabeth's coming to the door. The dragon's got a napkin around his neck. And he looks bored with her. Anyway. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait," shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. See that? "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you burnt up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon. And he took a huge deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 50 forests. See that? He's a very fierce dragon. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire he burnt up 100 forests. Magnificent," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took a huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire to cook a meatball. A little meatball. A little meatball. That's how big a meatball is. See? He ran out of fire. Just a little puff of smoke. Elizabeth said, "Is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds?" "Yes," said the dragon, and jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, "Fantastic! Do it again." See that? So the dragon jumped up and flew around the world in just 20 seconds. When he got back, he was too tired to talk. He lay down and went straight to sleep. The dragon looks so tired now. See, and Elizabeth is still wearing her paper bag. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon." The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired he didn't even move. He's a little tired. Do you see Ronald up there? He's in the window. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon. Elizabeth walked over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes. Your hair is all tangled and you're wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you are dressed like a real princess." Ronald is being mean. Did you notice? He's pointing at her, and she doesn't like wearing the paper bag, but she's wearing the paper bag. That's all she had. And why does he still have a tennis racket in his hand? Did you see that? It's right there. It's a tennis racket. "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty, and your hair is very neat. You look like a real prince, but you are a bum. They didn't get married after all." See Elizabeth running off into the sunset? 'Cause she's happy. The end. See? The Paper Bag Princess. Yes, Elizabeth was able to beat the dragon. She didn't think she'd be able to do that, and she was able to do it regardless of what she was wearing. Isn't that nice? I've been saving this story for you. I'll speak to you later. Tio, okay? Tio.